As leaders, we are the emotional center of the team and the department. In order to increase or maintain enthusiasm and momentum within our teams, sometimes a workshop or extra training can provide motivational messages and create a sense of purpose within our team. There are many tools or ways that you can deliver or give a motivational message. In this assignment, my team and I created a PowerPoint to deliver our message of inspiration and encouragement. Hello and welcome. We are the Game Changers. My name is Chelsea Rockwell, and I'll be presenting some ideas on how to be a game changer within your department and hopefully give you ideas to help motivate your employees. Collaborative efforts also by Lavanya Young, Diane Williamson, and Diana Snyder. A linchpin is an important part of any business. An example of a linchpin is someone who is willing to go the extra mile. That type of employee is an asset to the company. An employee who is an asset to the company becomes a game changer naturally. Words are very, very important. And when correctly communicated, words themselves can be game changers. There are two different words. We have nonverbal words and we have spoken words, which are equally as important. When speaking with a client or even an employee, make sure you use proper communication, verbally and non-verbally. A few examples of nonverbal words that you always want to be conscious of is make sure you have an erect posture. Make sure you're always standing up straight. Speak with a moderate pace and always with confidence. Smile. It shows your customer or your employee that you genuinely care about what they have to say. It also makes you a lot more approachable. Making eye contact is very important as well. It shows interest. When using spoken words, make sure your words are credible. Your message needs to be direct and to the point in order to sell your message. All in all, make sure your message is clear. To make sure your customer or employees understand, let them know that they can ask questions or express any concern and that you will always be there to listen to them. Building a team takes trust, communication, collaboration, and respect. Each person has unique qualities that they can contribute to the group. Be aware of those unique qualities. When your team has trust and respect for one another, naturally, they'll come together as a winning team. Conflict. It's natural and it will happen no matter how hard you try to prevent it. Allow your employees to understand that they do not want to be competitive with one another. We are a team, and the famous phrase, teamwork makes the dream work, is 100% accurate. There are a few different conflict management styles. Being competitive, making it all about me, remind your team that they are just that. They're a team. Make sure all your team is meeting in the middle and sharing their thoughts and opinions. Your team always needs to be collaborative. Being avoidant, ignoring the problem, or hoping it will go away, that never helps. Also make sure you are accommodating, but not too much. You have to try to do what's best for everyone, but make sure your team is aware that sometimes conflict will happen, but you have to make sure you work through this together. Communication. Face-to-face conversation and social networkings are a great form of communication and can be beneficial for both employees and customers. Make sure you use the networking appropriately to be the most successful. Do you know of a teammate that's fearless, reckless, or feckless? Do you know which one you personally are? There are a few differences in being fearless, reckless, and feckless. Being fearless is knowing the facts before you go into a meeting, having confidence, and knowing you've done your research. Reckless is having confidence, but not knowing all of the facts. Feckless is someone who avoids or is an over-accommodator and can cause ineffectiveness to your team. Do you think you might be a troubleshooter? It is a compliment. Being a troubleshooter can eliminate the reckless and feckless coworkers within your team. The troubleshooter locates and gets rid of the problems. Troubleshooters are also not afraid to take risks, and they always have a winning strategy. A wise supervisor once said, "Don't come to me with problems, come with me to solutions." Creating goals for your employees can be challenging. Make sure the goals you set are realistic and attainable. If they are not, the employees will become discouraged. The goal should be specific, challenging but realistic, accepting by the person you are creating them for, used to evaluate performance, linked to feedback and rewards, and learning oriented. Create the goals as a team with your employees. Doing this will give your team the opportunity to provide feedback and ultimately will result in a positive performance by your team and your employee. In order to become a game changer on your team, you have to have no limits. Remember, the sky is the limit, but even then, someone did make footprints on the moon. Have patience and determination. Set realistic goals and watch your employees start becoming game changers. A good way to motivate your employee is to give them recognition and praise. It is little to no cost and is extremely powerful. When recognition is received, employees have pride in their work and are proud of their good deeds. A few examples of recognition and praise that you could offer your employees. Let's say you receive a letter from a happy customer about one of your employees. Whoever receives the letter, whether it's you, a manager, director, supervisor, you can always laminate that letter, print it out, laminate it, and present it as a gift to the employee. It'll make the employee look at it constantly while on their desk, and it'll make them feel good. It'll also make them try harder to make more positive impacts, so maybe they can continue getting those letters. Another great example is a workplace tool called StarMeUp. It's a tool that offers stars to employees from other employees or leaders. It can be considered a form of social media for the workplace, and you can praise employees for different reasons that are listed on the site. Some examples are fun, continuous improvement, and leadership. All of those really great things. There's about 6 or 7 different options. You choose an employee, write a quick note on why they are receiving the star, and once you send it on the website, it lets the employee know they have received a star on StarMeUp. You can always make it a game with your department. Whoever receives the most stars at the end of the month or quarter maybe gets some sort of reward. I know my company personally does that. Referral bonus. Employees can refer someone for a positive position. Once the employee has been hired and has been in that position for 90 days, the other employee who referred them receives a bonus for referring that employee. Hopefully, we have helped give you some ideas to help keep your employees motivated. Remember, happy employees are the best kind. They are hardworking, proud, and dedicated. You won't always make everyone happy, but it is important to try your best and let your employees know that you are trying your best. Once they see that, they will do their best for you as well.